Hello and welcome. It's been a while since I've talked. I guess I uploaded a couple of videos, a little project. I just wanted to do something that was 2D for a little while. A little bit of a fun distraction. Some high resolution textures were chopped up and moved around. I think it's the tool I used was called JS Placement, I think, and then I opened them up in a image editor to get them all chopped out into interesting looking bits and bobs. And then I used some of my old random texture sources to make some sprites and some captures of some screen grabs of my ships that I've done from other projects in 3D to make sprites and make a little sort of not really a side-scrolling shoot 'em up or anything. It's well, you'll see. I'm just gonna fire it up here. One thing I did have is I added these little mini turrets. That's these little guns here. Some of them shoot the typical little plasma ball, and then these ones actually shoot lasers. They can't be targeted or anything. They're meant to be like a part of a bigger unit. Oh, and in a outline shader, I did a really basic sort of outline shader that'll be used for indicating things later. But one of the things here is you'll notice there's some parts of the maps that appear to have neon and different strengths and thicknesses. That's also where I was testing that shader to interact with the alpha. So you get kind of like a 3D effect as the alpha bleeds away, the shader effect drops down. So you get this sort of weird 3D forced, I don't know, forced perspective, whatever. It's totally top down, but I'm sort of doing some fake, not really good, well, not really good, not accurate shadows. Well, we'll see. It's meant for fun, not for accuracy. That's why there's little shadows of the ships are kind of not in the right place. It's exaggerated. Anyhow, less talking, and we'll just have a go. Oh yeah, and I have no sounds done yet. So I have no idea how long it takes for this to fire up in the capture. The capture's still warming up, so there we go. I don't know why it takes a while, but you see there's a new little lasers. I guess in Star Wars they'd be turbo lasers. Each one of those hits takes away one tick of life. If you see the little green life bar down here going down, I can shoot and take out these other targets and stuff in the area, like the gun over there. And this gun, you can see his shield react until he blows up. And then the missiles here will try and follow me. Yep. The color of the weapons and the shields and stuff of the different ships can all be set before in runtime and actually when in design time. Now this was something I tried, like putting a layer above so I can fly under some of this screen detail. These are collidable, meant to be buildings. I was testing the idea of a building, but then also working on a boss at the same time. Oh, he's shooting me. Okay, let's get rid of that one. So yeah, these are just going to keep shooting me, and they're just taking away like one little bit of health at a time. If you see down here at the hit counter, I give myself a ridiculously huge HP. If I'm somewhere where I'm not being shot, the shield on this little ship, which is animated circle spinning, doesn't engage, but if you're being hit by something, its shield lights up. Again, this temporary art seems to actually be working pretty good. Now, the sprite for the shields is actually, I think, from Kenny's package. Yeah, I know I purchased one of them, I think it was through itch.io or something like that, or maybe right from his site. But yeah, these are like one of his circular swooshes that I'm just using at high speed. Again, here's some more of that shader with a different color outline. And of course these things here I'm colliding with right here, they're that ambery outline and the blue outline there is also the same shader that's doing that. If we fly around here, you're going to notice that the craft moves to the mouse pointer, and the arrow keys, or the ASWD keys, move relative to the mouse pointer. So if I move left and right, I'm actually orbiting the mouse pointer wherever it is. And if you move the W key and the S key move towards or away a particular amount, and the flames out of the back of the little player ship are actually sort of relative to how far away it is to the pointer, or how much, I guess, movement or velocity it has to take to get to the wanted position. The camera moves approximately to a position between the ship and where the pointer is. So there's this sort of whole world smooth moving feeling. It was weird at first, and I guess, to be honest, I came across it by accident. It just kind of feels neat, but you end up with this sort of, you can't quite see ahead unless you do that trick. If you stop moving the ship but then move the mouse, you can actually stretch the screen to see your targets. So it's kind of like you're flying a ship that's kind of a hovering turret. I guess that's a way to describe it. But the trick there is you can only fly at the cursor at a certain speed, and then it gets locked. So I can fly like that, but even though it's approaching, you'll eventually get so close it doesn't want to move. The ship won't move if it's within a certain range. And yeah, so that's about it. I think I've taken out everything. Let's have a quick... Oh, yeah, this is where I was testing the missiles the first time. And some of the little ships with their different color variations. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else around here. I think we took them all out. Oh, no, there's one. There's no win state yet, and there's no die state. I'll probably work on that in the next day or so. Excuse me. Yeah, so just totally meant to be fun. Oh, see? Whoa, I thought I got these guys, but I guess I didn't. And again, building a level. I'm just going to exit this here now. Fly down. Oh. Fly down here. Somewhere around here was those attempt at making bosses. Yeah, here they are, with these with the little guns on them. Yeah. If I just hover here for a minute, you can see the life counter over here going down. Now, it won't know what to do if it hits 0. It'll actually just go negative, but nothing really will happen. And yeah, all the sprites that look mechanical, like this one and the guns, I started photobombing with some technical old images and stuff I'd rendered and old pictures before, and doing different layer blends until I got interesting looking stuff, and then I just kept randomly smashing them together until they looked ship or gun-like. More of a fun random process just to try. I just exited the thing there, so it's going to go black for a second while I guess the device changes. But if we zoom in, you can see there's not a lot to the sprite. And let me see. Same here with the enemies. They're just made from some different images I had squished together with different blend modes. Actually, this one here is a little bit more interesting sort of outcome. Again, different blend modes. And we got the missiles on that type of gun. Here's the little mini guns you can sort of see. And again, these are almost all made in paint.net. If you haven't played around with paint.net, it's worth having a look. Yeah, these are the other guns. Again, just some technically looking stuff blended, and sometimes I put like I'll get paint.net to use feather to render an edge. But anyhow, that's where we're at. I'm going to zoom right out here. The whole background that's visible is pretty much a shader. It's just one big piece with a shader on it, and the shader's got a slight animation of one layer, so like the green fog, goop, whatever, has a slight motion always in the same direction, but it seems to be pretty fast. I haven't hit slows yet, but then again, I don't have a massive amount of bullets or whatever on the screen yet. Anyhow, I've rambled on for far too long. If you're interested in this kind of thing, I imagine that's why you're still watching. Again, as always, if you like this kind of thing, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.